I'm Joe. Taylor won't be introduced this video because I'm going to rant about something. All right, here's what I'm going to rant about. Here's what I'm pissed off about. This is the most pissed off I've ever been about anything in my entire life. And this is a special video for you guys out there. But The Walking Dead is a terrible show and everyone should stop watching it. Seriously, it's an awful show. It's really bad. And I'm a guy who's predicted a lot of things, and I predicted since season 2 that this would be an awful show. Season 2. Do you remember what happened in season 2? Because I remember what happened in season 2. They were on a farm. For the entire season, they were on a farm. Remember Herschel? Remember Herschel? Remember his farm? They were on a farm the entire season. At the end of the season, zombies came out of a barn. But for 7 episodes, they were farming. A show about zombies. A show about Walking Dead. They were farming. Okay? So why am I mad now more than anything else? Because literally, I'm sitting there Sundays when it comes on, and my girlfriend keeps saying, "You want to watch Walking Dead?" And I'm like, "Oh, not right now," or "Oh, I don't want to," or "I don't feel like it," or "Is there anything else to watch?" And I'm wondering, why am I even watching this show? What's the point of watching this show if I don't even look it? It's coming in on a service that I don't have to really pay much for, but I don't even want to watch it still. Like, if this show was free, which is basically free for me, I still don't want to watch it. How bad is the show? It's because it's the same plot repeatedly every single season of the show. It's the same plot. They go to a city or a town or a house or whatever where everything's going fine and everything's good and these people have a great life, and they go in and they ruin everyone's life. It's the same thing over and over again. They ruined Herschel's farm. They ruined a lot of stuff in between. They ruined that prison. They ruined the cannibal eating place. People just eat people. Everything was going fine. And then they ruined that too. And then they ruined the other people's town. They ruined the lady's town before Negan came. I mean, how many things does Rick have to ruin before? And it was really pissed. Okay, the other day, like, I was watching the episode, and like, the spoiler alert for everyone out there, but Michonne was talking about, well, you should be the leader, Rick. Well, Michonne, why should he be the leader? You've seen him personally fail. You've heard of his failures, and you've seen him personally fail repeatedly over and over again. He's gotten zombie invasions. He's let his people down. He's destroyed entire cities by himself. Maybe you should suggest somebody should be a different leader. I mean, we freak out over Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, and for the most part, they've done minor things wrong compared to what Rick has done. Like, Rick has had people killed and ruined entire cities. And you might bring up, you know what, Hillary Clinton did Benghazi and stuff like that, whatever. Rick's done like 20 Benghazis, and they're still electing him as the leader. Like, what is going on here? Thank you for your service, people, Benghazi. But still, Rick is a terrible leader. If he was our leader in this country, if he was Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton or whatever, that guy would not be allowed to do anything ever again. But they're asking him to run this place again, run another thing. He's making unifications with trash people now. There's like trash people, and then they have weird haircuts. Like, hasn't it been like 2 years since the world ended or something like that? It's been like 2 or 3 years, right? Am I right? Taylor, you got to, it's my rant, but you got to 2 or 3 years. Yes. So there's already trash people with weird haircuts and uniforms. Like, they already like went this far to become an entire civilization. It took Scientology like 60 years to get all weird, like with L. Ron Hubbard. And it took the Catholic Church thousands of years to have all the uniforms ironed out and everything. Trash people, 3 years, and they've got like with the way they wear their hair to their shoulder straps to like the way they talk and everything. What is going on? I'm like yelling at Taylor like he has something to do with this. It has nothing to do with this. But how many villages they have to mess up? What exact qualities has made Rick a good leader? Like, if someone could tell me, like, is his fearlessness? No, because he's like, he goes between being afraid and courageous all the time. And now he got beat up by Negan and he was sad, but now he's happy again, or now he's kind of like getting his mojo back. Rick, you're cut, dude. It's over. Like, I'm sorry. Like, your time is over. And okay, why? The other thing is, you might think I'm going to like complain about this, coming from this angle, from a weird angle, but is it just me, or is the only thing that made like Rick and Michonne interesting is they were like these outside like loners that were fighting, and Michonne was like this badass. She's got a sword. She's fighting everybody. She doesn't need anybody. And then Rick is like, he's a badass. He doesn't need anybody. And now they're like cuddling and they're a couple now and stuff like that. Yes, I know. Spoiler alert. Okay. Everything that was badass about Michonne and Rick has just been like, now they just have this weird love affair where they're just cuddling and holding each other. And she's talking about how she believes him as leader. What happened to the show? What is this show doing? Is anyone else talking about this? Am I the only one who's hated this show since season 2? Everyone keeps saying it's a good show. I'm waiting to see a good show out of it. Season 1 was a good season. But as far as that, the show hasn't been good. Why are people still watching this? Like, the funnest part about a zombie apocalypse is the apocalypse, right? That's the funnest part. Is the part where everything's going down. Like, part of it is like the society breakdown. You kind of get to go crazy too, and you get to go raid free stuff because there's zombies everywhere. You get to go like break into a Lamborghini dealership and drive a Ferrari or whatever, and drive a Porsche, and you get to go maybe get a military tank or two and go around going crazy, fire off all these guns. That's the funnest part about the apocalypse. But the show has been walking, farming. There's a lot of farming. There's more fun, negotiating, and a lot of feelings and emotions. All of which have nothing to do with the fun of the zombie apocalypse. I should have stopped watching this show in season 2 when they were at probably past episode 4 at Herschel's farm. I should have stopped watching, but I stayed because I thought, it was going to get good. And every single season, they have one good intro episode where people die. Same formula every season. You ever notice this? People die in a gory way, and then nothing in the middle. And at the very end, they beat up the guy that was making them mad. That's like every single season of the show. Why are we still watching this show? The Walking Dead is terrible. It's a waste of time. This is like, there's no reason that we should even be indulging this. If you guys have anything better to do at all, do it. Just do anything besides watch The Walking Dead. And if you're mad at me, you have some mistaken or misplaced loyalty to the show, because I'm not wrong about this. I'm completely right. It's a bad show. And I can't, I had to start off this week by ranting about this because there's nothing makes me more upset than this. I'm done. I can't deal with this.